Hello everyone, this is Puma and welcome back to episode 15 of the Planet Crafter. Last time we got a whole bunch of drills put down, up our pressure. We also got some butterfly farms made and got some regular farms made, outdoor farms. We got it all nice and organized. And after the last episode I was doing a little grinding and accidentally unlocked a few things, so we will go over all that and I'll show you around some of the new stuff that I've done. Alright, since last time, I unlocked the heater tier 5, which I am definitely going to get that set up, and this tree shiro, and this butterfly larva. The thing about the tree and the butterfly larva is they take mutagen tier 2. I believe the butterfly does also. Yes, mutagen tier 2, which we do not have unlocked yet, but the insect multiplier on that is 1,000, which is better than the butterflies that we got over in the mushroom biome. So, yeah, we're getting close to unlocking the mutagen tier 2. I just happened to find one in a crate or somewhere. I don't remember where it was, and I did make one of these tree seeds, and I had to move my tree spreaders way over there because when they started growing they were growing up through my base and I couldn't even walk around, so I moved them way over there. Also, another thing I did, I made this auto crafter, which we unlocked a while back but hadn't done anything with. So these are all the things that it's pulling from, all the storage lockers, silk, recycle machine, all that sort of stuff. And you can choose what you want it to make. So as long as there's materials, like say if I want to make pulsar quartz, it'll search. If it has enough materials, it'll make one. See? Made one. And okay, it's missing a material for something. I don't know what. But I'd have to, which that is one thing I wish it would do, is tell you what it was missing. You know, have that area grayed out. But I put that up and I got to thinking. Came over here. We have our farms, our algae, our methane, our water, all that sort of stuff right here. So I was like, we can make bioplastic nuggets, mushroom, silicon, and bottled water, which it pulls everything except for the silicon, which I just have to keep this full and it'll keep pulling. So as you can see, we got mushrooms that it's pulling from, and then it's got the water collectors, yeah, right there, that it's pulling from. Then over here, I have fertilizer, which takes algae, sulfur, and eggplant. So I got the algae and the eggplants, but I need to put some more sulfur in here to make more. Then I have the fertilizer tier 2, which takes algae, squash, methane, and fertilizer 1. So it'll pull the fertilizer 1 from here, the squash from there, algae from out there, and the methane from here and craft tier 2. So I can get some more sulfur, throw in here, and it'll start crafting automatically. That way I don't have to worry about running around, collecting all the stuff, and coming over here and making it myself. I thought that was a pretty handy thing to have. I'm out of space. There. Got all this. Okay, I'm going to turn the tier 2 fertilizer off for now. Just because we don't need any more for right now. And I need a drink. Alright, so let us look at the heaters. The tier 5 heaters. Okay, we currently have 7 heaters. Okay, and where are the heaters? Okay. So a tier 4 takes 3 super alloy, 2 iridium, and an explosive powder. And the tier 5 takes 3 iridium rods, explosive powder, and super alloy rods. So we'll get pretty much everything we tear down from these tier 4s, we'll get to make these tier 5s. And let's see, a tier 5 has creates heat of 4530, and a tier 4 makes 538. That means I would have to have 8.5 tier 4s to equal 1 tier 5, and we only have 7 tier 4s, so I can rip down all the tier 4s we have now, and it will make the tier 5 will more than compensate. And also, if I remember correctly, let's see, tier 4 or tier 5 takes 360 energy, and then all these take 360 energy, so it's the exact same amount of energy being taken, but we'll get a lot more heat and use a lot less space. That's kind of an ominous purple storm. Anyway, so I will tear down all these heaters, and we will make a big one. I'll leave one up for size reference. Whew, there it is. Tier 5 heater and a tier 4 heater. That is a big difference. Yeah, tier 5 fits on a 3x3, a tier 4 fits on a 2x2. But as long as we get some more super alloy rods, which we might have enough super alloy to make some more rods, we can throw up another one. Alright, there we have it. 2 tier 5 heaters. And I should have looked at my... I hate it when I do that. Right. Yeah, I should have looked at my heat before I even did that. Didn't even think about it. But it's probably roughly over double what it was. Okay. So we got those tier 5 heaters up. Let's see what else. We can't do that until... Okay, so... we're waiting on insects at the moment. And how close are we to... Okay. We almost had the ore 3... or extractor tier 3. About 6.6 more pressure. And we are about 40, a little less than 40 away from this fusion energy cell. So I think we will get both of those this episode. So in the time being, I am going to run around and check all my ore extractors and stock up on supplies for that while we're waiting for things to unlock. Hey, there we are. Tier 3 ore extractor. Alright, let me finish putting all this stuff up and we will see what we need for it. Alright, let's see. Where are you? Tier 3. Okay. Alright, there's the osmium rods we need. It also puts out heat too. Alright, let us... Super alloy rod, and what else was it? 3 titanium. That's very random. 2, 3. Okay. Let us go outside and tell you what, we do not have anything for iridium. So let's go see what... Drop one over here and see what it does. Oh, that is smaller than all the other ones. Specific type. Oh. I can pull from anywhere with this. Oh, okay. So I can put this by the house and set it for, like, say, super alloy. Let's put it right here. Okay, set you for super alloy. And we'll see what it does. It takes. Alright. So we got that going. We'll come back and check on it in a minute. In the meantime, let us go do some exploring. That's the wrong screen. Okay, so we have gone all through this area last time. We've been all through here. All through here. I'm wondering if there's anything back here. I don't think I've ever been over there. We've been to this area. And then there's that cave that came out over here somewhere, I think. Or maybe it comes out over here. I don't know. We'll head this direction, go up to Sand Falls, and look back in this area and see what we can find. Okay, heading towards the Sand Falls, I figured that it'd be a good opportunity to go ahead and get this week's golden crate. Okay, I can't remember exactly where this is from down here, but the crate is right at the top of the Sand Falls. I believe it's right in there, so let me go up and check. Let's fly up the falls. And, yeah, there it is right there. So these tall rocks that are sticking up, just fly right towards them. And you will get the golden chest crate. And I got a super alloy rod. Nice. Hello, common larva. Alright, so this is that little walkway that goes around. And it looks like it just goes back around to the back side of that pulsar quartz cave, which starts off as an osmium cave, if I remember. Yes. So I guess I'll just run through the cave again and see if I can find any more pulsar quartz, and then we'll head back to the house. Alright, I'm back from all that exploring. Kinda went all over the place, but I did find 2 mutagen tier 2s. So what I'm going to use those for is to make some more butterflies. Let's see, it was a, I believe, let's see, rare larva, mutagen tier 2, and fertilizer. So, silkworm in there. Research. Start. Alright, so we'll get that going. We can, in the meantime, let's see, what was it to make the butterfly farm? Fertilizer, tier 2, zeolite, plastic nuggets. And let's see, fertilizer. We'll go ahead and get that thing made, and let's go check on our drill over here. Oh, look at that, super alloy. Nice. And if we got a whole bunch of those right there just lined up, we wouldn't even have to travel anywhere anymore. We'd just be self-sufficient right here. Alright, we got that there. Alright, let's put this, let's see, super alloy up. And here, let's make another drill while we're at it. Actually, we can make multiples. Let me turn all this osmium into rods. And I'll get everything together and we'll make a whole bunch of drills, one for everything important. Alright, we got 5 drills now. I had to move the launch pad over there because I want these things all in a nice line. And I couldn't go any further this way because of this stupid rock right here. But as of right now, we have super alloy, osmium, zeolite, sulfur, and iridium. Which actually I am going to change this iridium to silicon. Because sulfur and silicon are stuff that we're using over here. Oh, another thing I can make over here is food. Since I have my beans right there, and my beehives right here, it'll automatically make food for me. Okay. Let's look at our progression now. 0.05. That is going to take a while. Oh! Perfect timing. Fusion energy cell. What does that take? Where do you make? There it is. Okay. 3 pulsar quartz, 2 osmium, and a super alloy. I believe I have all that. I do. So this goes up into something. The ship up at the top of the hill. There's a spot for it in that ship and a spot for it in, I believe it's the warp gate. So let's head up here and find that fusion reactor or whatever it was and put this sucker in. Alright, here we are at the ship. Man, it's been a long time since we've been in here. I think we came in here back in episode 2 or so. Which I think these doors that are sealed off open up. Let's see. Gotta find it. I think it's in the very back of the ship. So we got a door that's sealed off right there. Man, all this stuff I dumped in here still... Okay, there's a door that's sealed off right there. Aha, there it is. Alright. Alright. Fusion cell is in there. So that door opened. That door did not. So let's go in here and take a look and see what we got in here. Ah, mutagen tier 2. Osmium rod. And a lot of this stuff, it's like we really don't need to pick up anymore because we can get it so easily. It's mainly like the rods and the stuff I can't make yet is the stuff I want. What is that? Oh, it's an uncommon. With a light on it, it looks a little different. Oh, 500 multiplier seed. There. Take those. Take that. And nope. Oh, okay. So just from the mutagen itself, it's made it worth it since we can't even craft it yet. Alright, I wonder if I can take that fusion cell out, or if it stays there. Oh, no, it is locked, so I will have to make another one for the other ship. Or the, not the ship, but the warp gate. So I'll head back to the house, drop inventory, make another one, and we'll head over to the warp gate and see what we can find over there. Alright, so I got everything put up. Got this fusion energy cell made, and with that tier 2 mutagen, I was able to make 2 more. Actually, let me put these back. I got 2 1000 multiplier butterflies made, and I got another one making right now. So we're at 366.3. See what happens when we drop these 2000 multipliers in. Alright. And we're at 5163. Nice. Went up by 1500. Alright, so we can definitely get a lot more of those. I need to keep an eye out for a rare larva, though. I should have been collecting them this entire time. But let's head up to the warp gate and get this fusion cell put in there. Alright, here we are at the warp gate. Throw this in there. I guess you have a certain amount of time to pull it out before it locks, I guess. Alright. So that is in there. Let's see what doors it opened up for us. Ah, here we are. Is there anything in here important? Yeah. I mean, there's stuff in here, but nothing to write home about. Nothing I can't make or gather. Definitely not worth all the... Did I take anything apart? I mean, definitely not worth the resources that I used to make the... Huh. That is a very big disappointment. I figured doors like that would have opened. Or that. Well. Unless maybe there's somewhere else around the ship that opened up. Well, all in all, that was a big disappointment. I really figured there'd be something that I could get into. But it opened that one door and there was hardly anything in it. But oh well. A little bit of a disappointment, but let's head back to base and see what else is going to unlock. Alright. We have officially unlocked everything on this screen. So let's go over to the biomass screen. This is where we have to start working on things now. We got our insect spreader rocket, which I'm assuming is an insect multiplier. We're still 5 KT away from that. So we need to work on biomass. Got these new butterflies. We're still 10 KT away from that. But our biomass will help on that too. Alright, insects. We're close to unlocking the mutagen tier 2. So that'll help us with making plants for biomass. Make these 450 multiplier plants. And then we're still ways on that. The beehive is kind of a... Beehive will help us on insects, but we can't get there until we get insects high enough. And butterfly farm tier 2. But if we can get this insect spreader rocket unlocked, that will help us down here, depending on what it takes. I'm gonna assuming maybe larva or something like that. Alright, let's see, I got one more. Okay, I got 2 more of those 1,000 multipliers made. Get another one going. Oh, be sure and start that. So we'll make 2 more butterfly farms. Alright, so we got those 2 more larvae put up. I believe we have enough mutagen to make... I think that last one is the last one we're going to be able to make. But all in all, it was an okay day. Actually, there was a few good things that happened. We got these tier 5 heaters. So we pretty much doubled our heater using less resources than we were using. And we got all these drills made, which is going to help a lot, so I won't have to jump around everywhere. But it's kind of funny how you get the teleporters so it's easier to jump everywhere you need to go to get different materials, and then you unlock this afterwards and you don't even have to jump around anymore. So I could pretty much stay in this one spot and get everything I need. But we are still gonna do a little exploring maybe next time. I think we've pretty much explored everything on the map that I know of. But I think that is a good place to stop. Episode 15. So we already went over what we've done today. We got, oh, look at all those butterflies. That's a lot of butterflies. But anyway, so that's it. If you liked the video, please leave a like. If you are not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe and ring the notification bell so you can get all of our new videos. If there was something you liked about the video or something that I missed maybe with the fusion cell, because I found them very disappointing, please leave a comment and let me know what I messed up on or if that was it. But until next time, this is Puma, and I will see you on episode 16 of The Planet Crafter.